All right, Dave Goulas back at ABC Kids Expo, and I'm here with Lynda and Bradley from Sweet Dreamers. Hey guys.
Hello, how's it going?
Fantastic, fantastic. So you guys are out of the UK, and you were just telling me about Ewan here, who is the #1 selling
Sleep aid in the United Kingdom, yeah.
Okay, all right, so tell us more. How did this come about?
So basically came up with the idea for Ewan out of a personal experience with Bradley, who is my youngest child. He was a bit of a nightmare sleeper, didn't sleep through till he was over 2 years. Researched the market, there wasn't anything there that would help settle Bradley off to sleep, so I decided to bite the bullet, Dave, and come up with my own product. So basically, Ewan combines a selection of soothing, low bass frequency sounds in the pink and white noise range, together with mum's resting heartbeat, all combined with a soothing red melatonin-inducing glow to help settle babies, toddlers and preschoolers off to sleep.
Okay, all right, so that sounds like quite a journey from conceiving this idea to becoming the #1 sleep aid in the United Kingdom. So, I mean, what was the process like of taking this idea when you had it and turning it into a tangible product and a tangible business?
So when I first came up with the idea, people were saying, oh no, you're not going to be able to do that. How do you think you're going to be able to do it? I was like, right, no, I'm going to go for it. So basically, I approached the local business development in the UK, which is an enterprise foundation, plus worked with local universities so that we could get the sounds at the completely correct frequency, which is 250 hertz, that baby hears in the womb. So we recorded all the sounds, then we trialled the sounds. So people took part in the sounds. We've also got a children's nursery school, so parents opted in to take part in the trials with their babies, and then we picked the most effective sounds to go into Ewan. Then, of course, we had to think all about producing the product, working with an electronics company so that we could get the Ewan sounds into the pod that is inside Ewan, and obviously coming up with a character, which I actually sewed the very first Ewan the Sheep myself on my sewing machine, and then we sent it out to get some prototypes, which came back quite horrific, some of them. They looked like, I was like, how does this even look like my sheep? And then, of course, we had to do the packaging. That was another journey in itself. But here we are today, about 18 years later, with Ewan.
Okay, so when all this is happening too, right? Because that sounds like quite a lot. You gave us kind of a high-level overview. Was there ever a point in time when you thought about giving up?
No. I was just like focused purely on the end goal. I believe a lot in positive sort of manifestation, and so I went with it, persevered, and here we are today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a fantastic story. And the line, as you were showing me earlier, has expanded where you have clothing, rompers, you have this incredible apron/bath towel.
The wearable towel. So we aim to cover bath time and bedtime, the whole routine there for parents in the evening.
Okay. And so you're big in the UK, and now you're here at ABC Kids Expo.
Yes.
What brought you here?
Bradley.
No, it's definitely a market we want to break into. We know if the United Kingdom, general public love our products, the United States will love it just as much. We want to help as many families as we can. That's our mission, and we won't stop till we do it.
Okay. All right, and if people want to find out more about Sweet Dreamers, pardon me, what's the best way people can find you online?
So they can go on sweetdreamers.com, which is our website, or they can go onto our social media.
Which is at Sweet Dreamers on Instagram or TikTok. We've got plenty of followers there, so you can find us. We've got loads of videos. So
you can find out more about the products.
Okay, love it. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Cheers.
Thanks, Dave.